Hi folks, County Line Gardener with you. Hey, it has been a long time since I've made a video. Sorry about that. I just haven't had a whole lot to make them on with the gardening season over with, but I wanted to show you this. This is southern Indiana. Last day of January 2020. Right down there, if you people have watched my other videos, you'll know that's my blackberry patch. There's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 100-foot rows there. And if you look way up there, way in the back there, I don't know if you can see it on camera, there's 3 rows back there, 100-foot long of blackberries. Thornless, big monster blackberries. They're great. I'm standing on our back porch now. Here's our greenhouse. Yeah, it's snowing. We don't get a whole lot of snow here anymore. Not like we used to. But it's the greenhouse is going to be used here shortly in the next few weeks. Right now, my greenhouse is in my garage. So we'll walk out here and I'll show you. Like I said, this is the last, I think today's the 30th, 31st, I don't know. January 2020. Here we are in the greenhouse, which is actually my garage. If you've seen the other videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I've got some stuff going here. I just did a video, my last video. I'll try to piece these 2 videos together. I planted the coleus, a real pretty flower type bush, but here's what they're doing so far. They're coming up real well, doing real well. Here's some pansies that, well, I don't know. I'm about to give up on them. They just haven't grown up yet. None of them have germinated. Let's go on down here. Here's where I keep here's where I work on my seedlings and stuff. Here's I've showed you before, but here's how I know if I have the right seeds, if I've got enough of them. Here's Brandy Master Yellow, for instance, here, and I'll look in there, and sure enough, there's a couple packages of seeds. I can do that. I do that for all of them. There's about 90 different tomatoes in there. I don't grow that many anymore. Each year I choose out what tomatoes to plant. Here's I keep this for when we go to the market for the people to look through. All the tomatoes we have. We sell our plants at the farmer's market. Go around here. Oh, let's see. Here's my, oh, I forgot to show you this. Each year I order 2,000 of these labels. They're plant labels, as you can see. And you'll see them again here in a minute. The old water tank. We'll go through that pretty fast. Here I make a list of the tomatoes we're going to grow each year. Now this is for this year. I don't know if you can see it real well or not. I think there's 31 different ones that we're going to grow this year. Or 31 different ones we're going to sell, excuse me. And out of those 31, there's probably 10 that we're not going to put in the garden. I don't put large cherries or cherries of any kind in the garden for the simple fact that, folks, it takes half a day just to pick them all once they get ripe. And you'll know what I mean if you grow cherry tomatoes. But they are good. There's my book. I keep a ledger each day. Each day I'll fill something out in this, telling what I've done the previous day. Here we go. And I'll keep that, and there's 3 of them there. Plus I've got yellow folders or yellow books from the other couple years before I started using these daily planners. They're a lot handier. Okay, here's what we got planted so far. my peppers, I start planting my pepper seeds, keep in mind seeds, right around the first week of January. And as you can tell, they're starting to germinate. These are the green bells. There's the Hungarian wax. And they're just for the fun of it, are 4 or 5, 6 early girl tomato plants. Now here, you don't see anything. I just planted them yesterday. What I do is I give the plants 3 weeks, and if they're not germinated, which they should have by then, I replant them. I guess, I don't know, it may be impatience. But anyway, I replant them. Here's my tray of onions, which I never ever have any luck with. Now here's something I did just for fun this year. That's okra there. Right there, that's okra. Doing pretty good. Now here's Indian corn. Planted on the 16th of this month. Been in that soil for 15 days. Look at the size of that already. Climbing up there, trying to get up there to that light. Corn. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Probably put them in some of these big old pots here, but probably may just throw them away. I don't know. Here's some stuff, some more I planted yesterday, just for fun. Some more peppers, jalapenos. See, I planted all my peppers the first time on the 3rd or 4th of January, and by now, if they haven't grown, yesterday I planted them again to make sure I'm going to have some. We sell our plants at the farmers market, local farmers market here in this county, and I sell all my plants for $1 a piece, and by the time they get them, which is in the middle of May, they'll be 18 inches tall. That's a good deal for $1 a piece. Here's some I've planted. Cubanelle, great plant. Out of all of them I planted here, well, I haven't got any cubanelles come out, and only had 2 orange bell peppers, as you can see. The rest of these peppers are not doing too badly at all. Not too bad at all. The Hungarian wax here, I replanted them again. And the Anaheim chili, and Sandia, it's a new one. I get my plants or my seeds from Totally Tomatoes online. Good place up in Wisconsin. And they always send me a couple of gifts, and the Sandia was one of them. And Wisconsin 55, I think, was another tomato plant. Here's what I always use. Here's what I use for my seed starting. It's the Jiffy seed starting mix. This is a little bit new this year. It's organic, whatever that means. You know, I don't know. I'm not into that organic stuff too much. But it's already got all your good ingredients in it. It's real fine. But gosh, this is about all I got to talk about today. It's getting time. I'm getting antsy. I'm wanting to get out there. Get that big tractor back there. I got that big John Deere. I'm looking out the back door of the garage here now. And it's just a peppering down, but this is going to melt off. It's supposed to start raining after a while, and I'd say this time tomorrow, we'll look back here again, it'll be gone. All this snow will be gone. And it's not on the roads. That's the strange part. It's not sticking to the roads, and that's the main part. So, I think I've figured out something here. If I put these chains, as you can tell, and this grater blade on this lawn tractor I got, if I do that every year, it doesn't seem like it snows very much. So I'm just going to keep doing that every year. One year I didn't put it on, and it snowed, of course, like crazy. And you can tell my wife's car, it's sitting in here where it's nice and warm. course, we got the heat on out here because of the plants. And my new truck's sitting out there in the snow, which is about the way it usually goes. But you can tell nothing's sticking to the roads. Well, I better get off here. I've talked long enough. I can't wait for the season to start. I've not felt well here all winter. Different thing, diabetes, breathing, stuff like that. But I think I have helped this summer planting all my tomato plants. And like I said, we're cutting back on the tomato plants this year. I think we're only going to have about 80 plants this year. We have had up to 300. Almost 300 if you'll look through some of the older videos. So folks, this is the County Line Gardener for now. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.